A little bit back. Alright, that's good. Hey, what's good? In this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about, like the last couple of videos I talked about data and how much data there is and how it's like kind of being sold, but I think it could be sold by individuals directly to other entities rather than by like a few big companies, basically. Yeah, and I don't know if that's an idea that can work or not, but that just seems like something that should be happening in my opinion. And I don't know if it's not happening because like it's not a viable idea, or people don't know how to do it, or people don't care for it, or some combination of those. Probably some combination of those, I'm guessing. But yeah, we'll see if we can make it happen. And yeah, I could say so much, but like I'm just gonna leave it there for now. But yeah, let me take you into my screen here actually, because I got a new subscriber somehow. That's pretty cool, honestly. Hopefully those keep coming. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, new subscriber, that's just pretty cool. Let me just take you into my screen here. Yeah, Zion Williamson went off today. Return of the Big Men, Zion Williamson and Joel Embiid went off. Like, so I was like checking out those highlights. But let me take you into my channel here. Yeah, 3 views in the last 48 hours. And I got 1 subscriber since I think the last video. Like either 1 or 2. I'm pretty sure I don't know if I had 6 or 5 on the last video. But that's, I have 7 now. So that's pretty cool. And the subscribers here. I'm hoping they're not bots. I know at least one of them's not a bot. Yeah, not very many views in February though, so that's kind of disappointing, but my reach says the last 28 days, like we'll go February, 558 impressions, so still half of 1,000 impressions. It's not bad, and it's like mostly old videos, honestly, like that MGTOW stuff. Actually, no, to be honest, it's kind of the economic stuff, to be 100% honest with you. Like one of those, like this video somehow, like deleveraging, I got a view on this one. This is going up impressions, so that just means like, the economy's shitty right now. Obviously, because of COVID, it's just not good times in terms of that. But I'm like kind of sad that these aren't getting any impressions really, because it says 13 and the other ones have like 1 and 2. Like 1 and 2 on these, or like 2 and 4. I think one might be up to 4 or something. But that's kind of sad to me, because that's the direction I want my channel to go in. And yeah, that's just like actually what I want to do in terms of like my life or something, I guess, like whatever. And that's basically it, I think, on that. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to show you for the computer screen. I'm trying to think, what in the world was this video about, per se? Because I just got caught up in showing you my YouTube studio. It was like something that had, yeah, healthcare, data and healthcare. Yeah, data and healthcare. I guess I'll just keep you on my screen here and I'll show you these articles I was reading. Big data and AI. Oh shoot, sorry, that's my Discord. Sorry. People on my Discord. Yeah, see, this is how much data is collected every minute. But this one, how healthcare is using big data and AI to cure disease, which is funny, but I mean, shoot, the older I get, I guess maybe, like, oh, that's legit. When I was a kid, I used to like kind of laugh at that, but I mean, now that I'm out of school and into like the real world, quote unquote, like I'm seeing people with like various ailments and stuff, so I guess, you know, all this medicine and stuff, like, I don't know, maybe good idea. Um, Definitely a good idea to like cure disease, so I'm not, no, there's no hating on that really. If only like we didn't kill ourselves in some sense, in terms of like just some of the normalcies of our like society here, but it's all good. Yeah, try to keep your, that's why I say keep yourself healthy, because like, you know, money making enterprise in terms of like medicine, but like also caring enterprise in some sense. So I'm like, you know, no hate on, like no complete hate, like nothing's 100% like straight, I guess you would say. That's probably the best way to say it. So like I'm glad in terms of all the curing disease stuff, I think that's like great. But yeah, this article is interesting. It's talking about data collected from patients. With the data collected from patients, researchers are able to study different diseases and try to find better treatments and cures. So like there's a lot of data being collected and used. And like I hate to say it this way, but like no compensation. I mean, you know, it's America, so shoot, let's just, cause like, you know, gotta make money somehow. So I just think that if they're gonna be using all of this data anyway, why not give them more data if they want it and be healthy in the process, so encourage health in the process of giving them more data. So you could just try to live a healthy lifestyle, or maybe you were sick and then you say, okay, what could encourage me to live a healthy lifestyle? What about just uploading your data? And this is like my end of it, will be creating some kind of application or something cool. Like I will kind of want to make some kind of distributed network. Like that's cool. That would encourage people to be healthy and upload that data of like them becoming healthy and hopefully staying healthy. And then that data could be given to hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, cough cough, even though, I mean, I haven't worked for a pharmaceutical company. I just went to pharmacy school and learned about some of the stuff that they do, and I didn't love that. But the scientists themselves, if they could have like some of the healthcare data, like the scientists that work there, and if they could work with that data and like make new drugs, that would be great, that help people, that would be awesome. And hospitals, if hospitals wanted to get in on the data to figure out, okay, what treatments are working, what don't, and also what just basic life things work for different people, because everybody's different. Like you're hearing that a lot, everybody's different, which is true, everyone's different. And then different like cultures also have different ways of being healthy, and different people living in different parts of the world, just because of their climate, have different ways of being healthy and what makes different things that make them healthy. So it'd just be relatively easy if there's a lot of data to like pinpoint, okay, these people are thriving in this environment. This person that's like has kind of like, I guess, genes or whatever you want to call it that are meant to thrive in this environment, or just maybe body features like skin tone or something that are meant to thrive in this environment. What if they're in this environment instead, and how is that affecting their health? How could they be more healthy? Like maybe what type of people thrive in this environment that have some of the same features as the person who's not, and like maybe that person could be helped. And then there'd probably be some AI component, because like, check out the Singularity Net here. Singularity Net, Global AI Marketplace. I probably want to put an AI on this thing. Yeah, this is just kind of the site. I was like, there's like a whole list of like different AIs I could probably show you in another video. That's pretty cool. But I maybe upload an AI here. And that would be something cool. I'll just leave it on there. Yeah, but if we could aggregate data, and if these places, these companies, or maybe even possibly the government, to be honest, like let's be honest, the government probably would, if this plan kicked off, purchase some of the data, because everything answers to the government now. Like you can call it communism, socialism, like whatever you want, but like hospitals send their data to the government, pharmacies send their data to the government, pharmaceutical companies probably even, like I know they conduct their own trials and all that stuff, but I know there's some oversight. There's always oversight of some sort. So it is what it is, but hopefully you can like sell it to the government rather than it just being collected. And obviously there's like holes in it. This is an early stage of the plan. Yeah. So, but the main goal is to help the health of the patient. I don't really want to open up that can of worms for the like selling your data, but it's already being sold in my opinion, so I just simply don't see. And if it does help in a sense, and then money can be made hopefully by the individual person and then also by me, because like that's, everyone needs to make money. That's the one thing I learned, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but hopefully like you could just encourage health on the way to doing it, rather than, and hope like just be completely transparent about it. That's also one of my goals, but hey, is that possible? I don't know. That's just like, am I a naive 20 something? Sure, you could I've heard that, but shoot, like I'm making a 12 plus 13 plus minute video, for example, expecting, or not even really expecting, like I'd be surprised if people stayed on this long or even watched the video, given like the amount of views of my last one, and given it doesn't have MGTOW in the title. But I digress. But that's like a plan I have. It is what it is. We'll see. And I'm working on it, so hopefully it's something. I think it's a good idea personally, but everybody else says I should be more concerned with money, so I'm trying to like fit crypto into it maybe. But like I don't want to be one of those cryptos that like just jacks people's money, pretty much like ape in, ape out. That was like my friend's friend said that down, was freaking cried. That was hilarious. Like, and he was like literally trading a shit coin, but like as we were speaking in that conversation, he was making hundreds of dollars on that coin. That was a complete shit coin. I was like, who's jumping in on this? Like, you literally ape in and then ape out. That's it. That's crazy to me, but I don't want to like make a coin like that. I mean, I'm just hoping blockchain's like early internet where like there's a bunch of scams at first and then it stabilizes into something that can actually be used and have sustainable businesses off of. But screw it, I mean, like that's just like who am I to try to control anything? Like I'm just trying to create something. But yeah, we'll just leave it there because I feel like I'm at like this recording's up to 14 minutes, which means the video's probably up to like 16, 17 minutes. And like, unless it's a podcast or a clip from a podcast, who wants to watch that? But if you do, you'd probably be my friend. But like, who cares? We're not kids anymore. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. I think I enjoy this too much, like, so, um, screw it. Like, I enjoy posting YouTube videos, I guess. Because I think I'll talk about the algorithm one video, because, like, that's pretty interesting. Like, I don't know. It's, like, kind of interesting to me. But yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. Whoever watches this in the future, stay healthy, do your thing. Okay, let me end this. But yeah, stay healthy, do your thing. I'll probably try to cut in and out more the video. I stopped editing like basically most of my videos just because like I was getting no views until I threw on MGTOW in the title completely unedited and that got views, so like that shocked me. But then it didn't shock me once I kind of thought about it. I was like, like I guess that kind of makes sense. Just in terms of like what we're in right now in terms of COVID. But I'll try to chop this one up a little bit. We'll see what happens. But yeah, alright, I'm done. Enjoy this too much. Alright, peace out. Stay healthy.